Hey guys, we're going to be testing a Simic Evolve deck based on SaffronOlive's budget deck. It's a little bit updated. I made a few edits, but generally it's similar. This is pretty keepable. Turn 1 Cloudpin Raptor into turn 2 Stringer Geist is one of our best plays, so we'll keep this. Waiting to see if my opponent's going to keep. So yeah, the goal of this deck is to cause Cloudpin Raptor to evolve by playing cards with Undying that come back, and you generally blow those up with either Pongify or Rapid Hybridization. So that gives you a huge boost in how much power you have on the field, and it can do damage rather quickly. So it's a very much a tempo deck, and it does a very good job of being one. So just lead with the Coast. Well, I guess I should let him choose if he's going to keep that there. Yeah, okay. Play our Raptor. Pass and hope there's no Inquisition, because that would be unfortunate. But if there's no Inquisition of Kozilek, I think we're in a pretty good place. We'll be swinging for 3 next turn, and it's only going to get into larger numbers from there. Especially since he mulled to 5, that's going to give us a pretty hefty advantage. Okay. Some sort of control probably, or maybe Delver deck. Sweet. So a Vines pretty soon is going to be really good. Don't know why these aren't tapping. Try again. There we go. So we won't Vines next turn, because it's more important for us to keep up counter mana, keep our things from getting exiled, because exile is a problem for us. Yeah, so just continue swing 3 again. Now we'll Vines. Come on. So 6, 7. And then whenever he tries to exile it again, assuming he'll have a second path in hand, I'll play Boon Satyr off the land to pump Cloudpin Raptor again, and hopefully that'll be enough to win the game. Just continual pressure. Actually, we still have Leak Up, so if he tries to path it again, we can, and we have 3 mana now, so. I'm actually fine with that. We can flash in Boon Satyr at the end of turn and let him counter it on his turn, and then maybe play the second Boon Satyr on our own turn. That's a pretty nifty little play. It forces him to use his mana or basically die next turn. So, and obviously, if you play something that we really don't want, then we'll just mana leak it. So it's a blue-white-red control deck. maybe a lightning helix or something. So force me to use a counterspell. Okay. So he's leaving up Bolt. So sure, I'm fine with that. Oops. We'll just swing 3. That seems like the best play there. Sure, we could have won by playing the Geist, but I'm trying to kind of play it safe. I want to make sure that I can mana leak something, keep him off Cryptic, because Cryptic as a fog and then a draw effect is going to be really painful, especially as he draws into his 5th land. So now he knows about the leak, but, you know, that's fine. And he knows I'm going to probably try to Boon Satyr this turn. If that doesn't work, then, yeah. So yeah, he knew I had it there. I'm not sure I like Deprive in his deck. I'd rather it be just a mana leak, but I understand that late game that's probably better. So we'll scoop and sideboard. This is definitely a game where we want all 3 dispels. Swapping them out for hardened scales, not particularly useful in this one. Those are generally just for grindier matchups. And maybe take out a Vapor Snag. I'm not expecting to see like a huge influx of creatures on his end. Can also bring the negates for Vapor Snags. And that seems like a pretty reasonable list. So this is an okay hand, especially since we're on the draw. I would prefer to have a blue mana source, but turn 1 Young Wolf can be okay on its own. I'm going to think for a second here, though. We have a lot of the components that we like to see, and we're on the draw, so I'll keep it, in hopes that I draw into a blue mana source within like the first 3 or 4 turns. Okay, Colonnade, so that is going to hinder my ability to do exactly what I want, but this is pretty sweet. Young Wolf into Strangler Geist forces him to use Path. There's no other removal, like he can't kill them with Lightning Bolt, they just get bigger, which is not fun for him. So I like this pairing. I wish that I could have gotten Cloudfin Raptor and then played into those two, but, you know. Okay, that's interesting. Oops, meant to do that first, but that's fine. Okay, come on, there we go. Cool. So we'll be swinging 3 early. I mean, this deck is definitely not the fastest deck. It's it's not Infect, but I just love the resilience of all these Undying creatures. It's really awesome. And then whenever you can blow them up yourself, that's also pretty sweet. Obviously, Path is a problem, but eventually, Simic Charm can give hexproof. You have 4 Vines of Vastwood. You have 2 Mana Leaks and 3 Remand, so there's plenty of ways of dealing with Path once they get a blue mana source. But it's not like impossible for us to deal with. So we'll see what he's going to play here. Probably Geist. Mantis Rider. Interesting. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a pain. We still don't have a blue source, so I guess we're just forced to pass. I mean, we can swing though. And he'll block the Strangler Geist probably. Interestingly, he does not block. Maybe he was probably thinking I was going to Vines. Should have been I mean, it's a reasonable thought process, but I just don't have it right now. Maybe a smart move, maybe not. When you're at 11 life, I don't always think it's the best one, but he's obviously doing okay. Because if he's on line for turn 5 Colonnade, he's going to be swinging for 9 when he gets Colonnade online, so be turn 6. But I mean, he'll almost have me dead with Mantis Rider by that point, so it's an interesting little Jeskai brew, or America brew, whichever generation you come from in the world of Magic. What could you be paying 4 for? Restoration Angel? Lightning Angel. Again, interesting. Come on. So that's just really unfortunate for us. It's a 4-5 and a 4-4. Yeah, and I just don't have a way of dealing with it right now. So post board, yeah, the Vapor Snags will be coming back in for sure. And we'll have to figure something else out. I don't have anything. Good game. Yeah, so we had Lightning Bolt. Calling back my rose. Let's see. So Dispel isn't amazing. I mean, it's good. But I'm going to take one out. Probably both the negates. Where are the negates? For 3 Vapor Snags. Because that's a pain. We never drew into our blue source there, so that's probably a bad keep, but I didn't think it was the worst risk I could have made. This is keepable. We have a land and a bunch of 1-drops, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is fine. We'll go turn 1 Wolf, maybe turn 2 Experiment 1, then turn 3 Rapid Hybridization. He's viewing the top 1. It went to the top. Okay. Come on. Hopefully we draw into a second mana source. That would give us a lot of leeway in this match. If we draw into a forest turn 2, that's gross. So what is it going to be? Angel? Okay, so I can't counter the Lightning Angel. Which means he probably has a turn 4 Angel in hand. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So we have Experiment 1 out, and then we'll Pongify or Rapid Hybridization it. And then whatever he's going to play, I'm actually going to rapidly hybridize or Pongify, and then Vapor Snag it, which prevents him from doing a significant amount of damage, and also keeps a creature off the field. So it kills his creature permanently, as opposed to allowing him to just play it again the next turn. So he chooses to take damage from this land. So he's going to path it. That's fine by me. I'll take a free land source or mana source. Find cards. We'll go with a forest. Don't know why I exiled the Experiment one. Nope. There we go. Cavern of Souls doesn't seem amazing in his deck, since he's only running... I mean, maybe he's got Restoration Angel in there too, in which case it'd be fine, but Mantis Rider doesn't trigger that, so that doesn't seem particularly good to me. Unless Colonnade is an angel. If that's an angel creature, then it's probably really good, but... Okay, so I'll just swing 3. See what he does. I mean, I'm in the lead here, so whatever he does, I'm just going to respond to, I think, by blowing up. So, like, if he tries to kill something, I'll just respond by blowing it up and turning it into a 3/3 ape, basically, and then pumping whatever other evolved creature I have out. That seems like a very feasible strategy there. And if he's going to play turn 3 or turn 4 Lightning Angel, if that is his goal, I'm going to blow it up and then return the token during my turn, which would put him at 11 minus 3, so 8. He did go for it. Sweet. I was really hoping to draw into a second blue source, so that's really good for us. What this means is that we can play our Vapor Snag and hold up maybe an end of turn Pongify, or, you know, a Pongify to one of his creatures as well. So 2 more turns. If he doesn't do anything, or if he tries to path and I in response Pongify or rapidly hybridize, we're very much in the lead. Okay. This is tricky now, but it does mean we'll be getting in for a significant amount of damage. We'll end of turn rapidly hybridize this guy. I think this should be enough damage to win for us, actually, regardless of how he blocks. Because no matter what, I'm getting in for 8. Right? Because 9 plus 2 is 11. So no matter how he blocks, yeah, he's got to take 9. Or, I mean, at least 8. Yeah, so we win. So there you go. Simic Evolve beats a interesting Jeskai brew. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy my channel.